Hello, hello, hello. All right, so today we'll be starting the third Monkey Island game, The Curse of Monkey Island, which has these two versions, a slightly simpler version, the standard tale, and then the Mega Monkey version with a little more difficulty and creativity required with the puzzles, but not really a huge difference. But we are going to do the Mega Monkey version, and let's get started. Should just get through the first part of the game today. We'll watch the whole introductory scene and setting of the stage for the remainder of the game. We see a map of all the islands that we've traversed throughout the prior two games. As we'll hear towards the end of this game, Monkey Island and Dinky Island are in very close proximity to each other, which doesn't really affect anything gameplay-wise, but explains why Dinky Island was such an important part of the second game. And as Guybrush is about to tell us, this game essentially takes place immediately after the end of the second game.
Captain's log, Guybrush Threepwood. Lost at sea for days now. I have no crew or navigational instruments. No provisions except a half-eaten corn dog, and unless I find water soon, I'm surely done for. Only the hope of finding my love, Elaine, keeps me going. Well, my quest for the fabulous treasure called Big Whoop has left me in this sorry state. I thought it would bring me fame and glory. Instead, it delivered me into the clutches of my enemy, the zombie pirate LeChuck. I had thwarted his evil plot to marry Elaine, and he was after revenge. Really thirsty now. If only I could have a small drink of fresh water, I might have the strength to sail on.
Kind of Guybrush to give us a recap of the first two games.
If I could reach land, I might find water and some food. Fruit, maybe. Something to fight off the scurvy and help me get my strength back. Maybe some bananas. Oh, why do I torture myself like this? I might as well wish for some chicken and a big mug of grog for all the good it'll do me. Oh, my sweet Elaine. Am I cursed to starve here on this ocean without seeing your face just one more time? Am I...
Guybrush is a mighty pirate, but he is not the most observant individual. So I certainly played all of these games when I was younger, but this is the one that I know the best by far. Or at least I think I do. We'll see if that ends up being true. Well, unfortunately, I don't think I can skip the opening credits and still see the opening cinematic, where we're sort of reintroduced to the central characters other than Guybrush, who we already saw. So we will just simply wait them out. Which I don't really mind too much because I do enjoy the Monkey Island music.
times do I have to tell you, LeChuck, I just don't feel that way about you.
Elaine?
By my congealed blood, you'll learn to love me. Sail with me, and I'll make you queen of the dead.
I can't. I'm washing my hair tonight.
Blast be your hair, woman! Can't you see that this salty old sea corpse pines for your every gentle caress?
So this incarnation is the zombie pirate LeChuck.
You know, I don't think my father would approve of me dating the undead. And you're probably too nice a zombie pirate for me anyway. Let's just be friends instead. Let's face it, LeChuck. You're an evil, foul-smelling, vile, codependent villain, and that's just not what I'm looking for in a romantic relationship right now.
Darn your riddles, you saucy female! What do you mean? Ah! Oh!
You're a bloodthirsty monster who's already kidnapped me once, tortured my friends, and taken from me the only man I ever loved. Guybrush Threepwood.
Ah, how romantic. Ship ahoy!
Threepwood! Fish him out.
Guybrush?
Guybrush, Threepwood. By my gangrenous gut, I don't know how you escaped my Carnival of the Damned. But you won't escape a taste of my blade! Ah!
Elaine is a badass.
The lass has spirit. Throw him in the hold. I'll finish him after the battle. Turn loose the longboats. And prepare the flaming voodoo cannonball.
I've got to get out of here and help Elaine. If I could only get through this one door. Well, then I could easily overpower the armed guards above.
Yeah, there's an unfortunately odd delay between each line of dialogue.
Slip over the side and make for the shore.
Quit your mumbling, captive.
So, a few things that we have to do in here in order to get through this door. Usually I like to have a little more fun messing with our friend here, but
Stand back.
I'm actually just going to have the short version of the conversation.
Aren't you a little short for a pirate?
Hold your tongue, captive, or I'll be holding it for you.
Eee.
And we gotta ask him pretty much any of these questions. I like to ask about the beard because, quite frankly, without having this question, I almost don't even realize that it is a beard.
Are you wearing a fake beard?
Blood knows the pirate would not have a fake beard.
Yes, it is. It's been glued to your ear hair.
Actually, it's a highly sophisticated beard weave. Made from the chest and back hair of real pirates. I'm hoping it'll take root if I don't wash it for a while.
Hey, wait a minute.
Fairly certain that's not how hair works.
You're not a pirate. Wally! Don't you recognize me? It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh, gee. Hello, Mr. Wood.
The last time I saw you, we were prisoners in LeChuck's dungeon. Why would you sign on with a ship of the living dead?
Well, Mr. Brush, at first I had some misgivings about it. But thanks to LeChuck's seminars, motivational lectures, and audio books on Parrot, I've become a vicious corsair. You can too. Ask me how.
So I'm not going to ask all these. I will ask just about literature.
Do you have any literature I could look at?
Here.
Which has no bearing on the
This
game
leaflet explains
whatsoever.
the basic philosophy I follow.
But I like to have them. And let's
I'm
move
not
on.
in the mood for sales hype.
So what we really need to do is destroy Wally's confidence in himself.
You're a failure as a pirate.
Shut your trap, you yellow-bellied blowfish! One more peep out of you, and I'll do you in!
There's a number of good lines we could drop, but nothing amuses me more than
Peep.
Yes, Gabra swab! One more word, and I'll let you have it!
you should know what's coming.
Word.
That's it! I'm gonna blast you! I'm gonna... Oh, I can't do it. I just can't. Oh. You're right, Mr. Wood. I'm just not a pirate. I'm not ferocious or bloodthirsty or hateful or anything.
It's alright,
I'm
Wally,
not
you did
even-
your best.
I'm not even unpleasant. Oh.
And he stabbed himself in the eye.
Oh, there.
Unfortunately, we do now need to listen to him cry constantly, but that's okay. So we need to pick up this ramrod. We get our first illustration of the ridiculous contents of Guybrush's pants. Hop over here, take this ramrod, combine it with the hook, and now we have a gaff. And since Wally's no longer using it, we can probably test out this cannon. So you can shoot at the fort, which is always fun.
Oops.
But those guys are actually on our side.
That was me. Sorry. Sorry about that.
And these undead are not on our side. Oops.
What were you shooting?
Of course, of course.
Inside of you all!
Whoops.
Hey, I'm getting pretty good at this. Ooh, gross. All the bones and stuff are floating towards the ship.
Let's pop
Can't
out
quite
here.
Squeeze past this cannon.
We can't escape this way, but we can. Come over here. And
Well, they've messed
I don't
with the
think I'll
wrong
have
skull this time.
the entire conversation with Murray here, but he is one of my favorite characters.
Lose something?
I am Murray, the invincible demonic skull. Quake in fear, mortal. For your insolence, I shall now devour you.
Uh-huh.
Could you... could you pick me up so I can bite you?
No.
I just thought I'd ask.
You're about as fearsome as a doorstop.
Is it a really evil-looking doorstop?
Never mind.
That's all right.
It's been swell talking to you.
Run, then! Run! Run away from the fearsome skull. Until you die, I shall revisit you in your most horrible nightmares.
Oh, Murray.
Whatever.
Reminds me very much of the Black Knight
I could
from
just get my hands on that gunner.
Holy Grail. Oops.
Can't squeeze past this cannon to get over there.
We can use our gaff to grab this arm.
I guess I'll just have to look on the bright side of this. Hey, that's my arm.
Not anymore.
Give that back.
And, just for
At
fun,
least I've lost some weight. Hey!
oh, I just found that to be just so amusingly vindictive. Oh, Wally. So we now have a skeleton arm and a sword. Cutlass, to be specific. And we have this rope holding the cannon in place, which we can loosen up slightly.
Taste cold steel, feeble cannon restraint rope.
Just some gentle loosening of the rope, that's all. And now I think we have a way to get through this door. Completely safe and logical way to get through the
Now,
door.
with the demon flames of this voodoo cannonball, I'll blast my significant other into the significant other world. That'll show her how much I truly care. Neptune's navel, that was a close one.
And so ends the zombie pirate LeChuck.
Hey, I lost my cutlass when the ship capsized.
Alright, so we are now flipped upside down in this boat. A wreath. I haven't said the wreath before.
Marry me or die. Touching.
We have all this treasure down here. But... oh good, a flotation device. That seems useful.
No self-respecting pirate would be seen wearing that.
Keep that in mind then. Champagne bottle.
No, champagne makes me all giggly.
A little bit of the bubbly. So there's a couple other items that we can think about taking, but
I have no place
Guybrush
to plug him in.
doesn't want portrait of LeChuck.
I see more than enough of him already.
But what he is, interestingly enough, willing to take
It's a bag of wooden nickels.
is the bag of wooden nickels.
Some treasure.
It's lucky for us he does,
Hey,
because
there's a big diamond ring behind this bag.
there's nothing that can't be solved by a giant diamond ring that you uncover in a zombie pirate's treasure hold. So, we'd like to get out through the gaping hole to the surface, but we have this access to a porthole, maybe we can open that baby up. There we go. Oh! Very dashing, Guybrush.
Guybrush? Guybrush! I thought I'd lost you forever. Is it really you?
Yes, Elaine. Did you really mean what you said out there? That I was the only man you ever loved?
Well, yes, Guybrush, I guess I did.
Elaine, I'm a man of action. A swashbuckler, a rogue, a wanderer, a man who can hold his breath for 10 minutes. I have no ties and no regrets. I sail with the wind and go where adventure takes me. But somehow, something always leads
Guybrush,
me.
stop babbling.
Elaine, will you marry me?
Oh, Guybrush.
Oh, Wally? You're alive! But how did you survive the explosion?
I was thrown clear. I'm just lucky I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Wow, Elaine, that's some ring.
Thank you, Wally. It's an engagement ring from Guybrush.
Hey, that looks just like the big diamond ring LeChuck had in his treasure hold. You know, the one with that ghastly, disfiguring voodoo curse on it. Well, I'm sure Guybrush wouldn't have given you that ring. Anyway, I gotta be going. I hear there's a tattoo removal place on this island that's Freckles safe. See you at the wedding.
Guybrush!
Whoops. Alright, that'll end things for today. We'll see you next time.